Okay, I think I got this working now. I just wanted to showcase some of these quick banger plugins that I've made over the last few days. So, I made a low pass, high, and high pass filter today. So these are really basic. Um, let's see here. High pass filter. It's channel 6. So we'll just isolate this and this, and maybe just throw in these just to have some more background noise. So it's not super difficult, but if I take so the super pan is actually like a pan knob, so like but it's also adjusted to 4 different types of pans. So like there's the balance pan knob, which is like a triangle. It's just the rate when you're automating this that it will change at. And there's like linear, which is like a crossover, and it affects the like for your crossover and stuff. It affects the playback volume also, sort of, and the mixing. And this one sort of keeps the volume the same, but it still pans. So it's sort of neat. You can visualize it too with the slope here and the crossover and how fast it slopes near the end. I also did some smoothing on the plugin so that it doesn't actually make a noticeable noise when the knob moves. If you don't do that smoothing, then it affects it. So the balancer is just something that can mono sum. So see how that changed up in the. It's probably also visible here. So the mono sum just mono sums it, and so it turns it into a mono channel sort of, but it's still stereo on FL Studio. And then the gain is just for volume adjustment. So and you can adjust the values by just typing them in too, which is always nice to get exact values. And then for the high pass alpha, it's just a cutoff, which is the kilohertz value here, and the resonance. I actually should add the words in for it, like cutoff and resonance for that. It's a pretty basic filter. And then for the low pass, it's sort of the same idea, except it's for a low pass filter, obviously. Very basic. These are very introductory plugins. And then the Lush is a reverb. And it is sort of designed as a basic trance reverb, so has the pre-delay room, some damping, and the width and the wet dry knob. So without that, and obviously it can be changed, right? pretty basic, but I was really wanting that clap to have a, slightly wetter sound to it. I think that's what I did yesterday and today, was just pump out some basic plugins, because I'm hoping I can slowly ramp up the complexity of the plugins. And you can get them at the link that I provide, which is the GitHub. So they're all open source GPL3, and you can download them in VST form. I've only tested them on Windows 11